Hey, welcome to Granddad's Forge. Get down here, I gotta show you something. You're gonna like it. Now, as you may know, the very first thing you're probably gonna have to do is clean these up just a little bit. But let me show you how much actual cleaning you gotta do. For example, this is one of Roy's crosses, and this is a spatula blank. Looks pretty good, nice detail. And if you flip them over, this is the so-called ugly side. That's where all the slag is. But as you can see, it's extremely minimal. So you don't really have that much cleaning up. Sometimes this will clean off the wire wheel. A simple hand file will clean it up. You could run it. My favorite method is just using my one of my bench grinders. They're easiest. You could use well, you know, there's like 8 million ways to clean these things up, but this is a ladle blank. This is one of the Christmas trees. This is actually a hook, but again, even the finer detail, there's very minimal slag on the bottom to clean up. So it's real quick. I would have to be honest and say that these are probably the hardest to clean up, and that's not really even fair to say. They get a lot of slag, as you can see where I had run this across the bench grinder just to take off the nodules of the slag. But this had, you know, the most slag because it was the smallest intricate piece. Okay, just to let you see what it's like, and you just kind of scrape those nodules off and boom, they're pretty much gone already. Look at it, go to the next nodule. Like I said, on the other pieces, it's way easier to clean this stuff off. You really don't have to fuss with it very much. Like Roy said on one of his videos, most of the pieces you can just tap it with a hammer and the stuff comes flying off. Okay, so there's a spatula, and just finishing up there, you just run it across the wire wheel and you'll be able to clean that up real good. And then forge that snowflake, which is quite easy. Jess actually uses chisels to cut designs into them. You can catch that on one of her videos. I'll put that in a link in the description below. But here we go. Let's try something more challenging, like a ladle. I've never made a steel ladle before. I made a copper one, a couple, but never a steel one. So I'm bringing out the big guns. This is a Holland anvil. This is one of their large depression sizes, and I'm going to start on that with my Hans hammer. Hans Groff from Charming Hollow Forge gave me that. That is his #1 hammer, his first hammer he ever made. But as you can see, I'm kind of fumbling around with this. It's just not working out for me, but I'm going to keep trying because I just got started. You can see it's taken shape a little bit, so I'm thinking through my head, well, is this working, or is it time to go to the smaller one? So this is where I pull out the big guns. I grab one of Jeremiah Champ's balls, and here comes the big one. Boom, here it is. Jeremiah gifted me a whole bunch of ball bearings to make ball stakes and ball punches with, and I'm very grateful for that. Now, this is the other side of the anvil, or the swage block from Holland Anvil. This is a ladle or ladle spoon, so actually only half of that divot's really useful to me. But yeah, let's get started. So we're just gonna try to start off with the hammer again, the Hans hammer. As you can see, I'm just floundering through this. It just doesn't seem to be doming much. I mean, I think I got it hot enough. I don't know what I'm doing. So what do I got to do? Well, I think I got an idea. This thing's just not going down in this hole. And I noticed later I'm putting Mars on the back, where I'm just basically banging it against the swage block, trying to get it down in there. So yeah, let's try something different. Da da da! the bar switch. There's the one of the big I think it's a 3-inch ball. So let's try it this way. Now watch this. You see that jiggling around like that? That is just ridiculous. I'm trying though, and of course it's not going to work out too well. Why isn't it going to work out too well? Well, I'm not actually trapping the ball and the piece of metal and the hammer all together. So that ain't going to work. So let's go back and try something different. So now, here we get back to the switch. Now let's just get a, what's that guy say? Pour on the beans or whatever. Give it some beans. Yeah, there you go. Give it some beans. So I'm starting to whack it really good, but it's still very awkward. And I just, it's just fumbly. It's not really forming like the copper did. Now, I'm not expecting this to go fast like copper, but it is hot. Okay, so now I'm starting to get ticked off. I am going to heat this baby up to almost welding, bring it back, and go with the big ball, and I'm just going to hammer it. Smash, smash. Now look, it is moving a little bit. It is moving. Not bad, but it's kind of deforming. At one point it even starts to take the shape of the spoon, which isn't going to work because the outline's not a spoon. And yeah, I want to just stay down on the ladle end. And I'm thinking. So what can I do? I don't know. Try it hotter maybe? So we get it even hotter. And we just throw it on. Now I'm starting to realize that some of the raising, it's got to do with these edges. So I'm trying to get those edges down in there and work them. It's just not working. This is pathetic. Okay, wait a minute. Let's go back to the ball. I remember when I was working. Look at the copper. That copper thing worked fine on the ball. Why isn't this? Oh, I think I figured it out. I was supposed to use the ball peen. That's what I was using on the copper. The ball peen seemed to be working fine. So let's give that a try. Here we go. Well, that certainly seems better. Less, no, it's still kind of awkward. It's still not quite working. Geez, what am I going to do? Wait a minute, wait. I didn't use this big ball peen. I used this small ball peen. The one that's a little, yeah, get the small one. Screw this. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, let's try. Okay, hey, it's working. Now we can work down these sides and get a much better dome. It's starting to work on the sides, as you can see. It's a little more manageable and there's less wasted energy. It's not hopping around. I'm actually trapping the metal between the two hards as they slam together. But yeah, something ain't right. But I'm on to, wait a minute, I just remembered. Yeah, the copper went fine, but I did most of the peening in the dish with a smaller ball peen that will fit inside the swage block. Instead of, I don't need that big ball. I need a ball peen hammer. There we go. Okay, now I got it. I got it figured out. So yeah, that's starting to work. That's the way it's supposed to feel. And you know what? When you do stuff right, it feels right. That's the weird part about it. So we just feel it right, and oh my gosh, it's cleaning up real nice. The sides are raising. The wrinkles from the raising is getting out, and I think we actually got it done. All right, that was a lot of fun. I'm happy with the way this is shaped. Happy with that. First time doing a steel one. I just wanted you to see what goes through my mind when I'm trying something new, and this was a good example how I think in the process I use to learn, because I'm still a relatively new smith. And yeah, if you thought that was bad, wait till I try to do a skillet. Okay, to find out how to assemble the ladle, and skillets and such, go over to Christ Centered Ironworks YouTube channel and get the skinny on that. You can also go to blacksmithspdf.com or christcentered.ironworks.com and check out his selection of blanks, obviously more than I showed you, and yeah, get you forging immediately. Thanks for stopping by. Merry Christmas. Hope to see you within a few days again, hopefully. Anyway, if you funk it, now you gotta make it. See you later. Have a good day. I'm gonna go take a nap. Nobody expects this Spanish Inquisition.